Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all well. Just on the Epstein files, to be honest. Again, gets deeper, gets darker. Everything we've ever said pretty much proved here. These people are satanic, weirdo, fucking paedophile, fucking cannibal, possibly. Weirdos in general, to be honest. Many things here. We've got Asmongold coming up with what the actual fuck. Many talks of beef jerky, possibly meaning human meat. We do not know, but good evidence for it. We've got Epstein survivors use Super Bowl to drop the major update. We will not be silenced. Karen Mulder, the original Epstein whistleblower, who was silenced. We got Tommy Robinson in the old Epstein files here as well. Erica Kirk recruited girls for Epstein. Of course she did. Romanian angels, we've kind of figured that out already. And of course, we have the woman here who we've seen previously claiming that they eat human meat. So they eat humans, disgusting, they eat humans. I wasn't aware of anything of the murders, yes, but they eat humans, they smell like human flesh. So this woman obviously claimed that they eat humans. She apparently escaped from an Epstein party, screaming her head off, claiming they eat humans, then vanishes. Nobody's ever seen her again. So she kind of tried to tell us back in the day there, and we didn't have, well, some of us kind of thought she was telling the truth, but the average person won't take that as evidence, obviously. Somebody screaming their head off saying they eat humans. That's not evidence, really. I mean, in fairness, it isn't really. But again, these people are trying to sort of tell you what the fuck's going on here, and we're all trying to tell you what's going on. So yeah, there's talk of beef jerky here quite a lot. We know with the pizza, Pizzagate, hot dogs. Pizza means little girl, hot dog means little boy. Beef jerky possibly means human meat, possibly children human meat. Do not know. We're going to have a look at it here and what's been said and what's been done and etc etc. So we'll have a look. It's good to see as well that nothing happened at the Super Bowl last night. Good. I mean, I didn't think it really would. I made that video at our appointed time, and again, it kind of mentions summer quite a lot. Summer is mentioned. Obviously, we're not in summer. We're in the middle of February. So the only real connection was the American football's mentioned in Bye Bye Miss American Pie. But as I've said before, football is also soccer. Soccer is football, and it kind of looks like they've picked the World Cup rather than American football. And the football is in the summer. So we're looking at summer still, I think, rather than again. I thought there was a possible chance something could have happened yesterday at the Super Bowl, but primarily, I think I've said in other videos, kind of summer's mentioned quite a lot here, so it kind of seems to be the summer is the crack. So let's have a listen anyhow. We're going back to Epstein and being cannibal, paedophile, satanic weirdo crack, basically. And we let these people run the world. Probably not the best idea. So let's have a listen to this.
In prelude to that, let's talk about how the Epstein file revelations are getting pretty dark. They're getting, like, genuinely... I mean, the internet is, of course, ablaze with all of this sort of stuff. So you've seen people talking about pizza and grape soda, right?
This is all new to me.
This is all new to you.
The Pizzagate thing is all new. I don't know anything about this. I thought this was to do with the Pentagon when they would get pizza.
To give you a preface on that then, Pizzagate was a few years ago now where Hillary Clinton's emails were leaked by WikiLeaks because her emails got hacked because it was an insecure server or whatever it was. And there was a weird terminology that was being used about pizza. I mean, okay, you know, the food pizza I like just as much as anyone else. You go out, you might get a pizza, you might get a kebab, or you might get a burger or whatever. But you don't really talk about it that much, right? Like, you don't send constant non-stop emails referencing the word pizza over.
I don't even think Italians do.
I don't even. Yeah, I don't, maybe they do. But the point is, it became apparent that this was kind of a code word. So if you were messaging a dealer, you'd say, "Have you got any grass?" or "Can I get some snow?" or something like this. It took on that sort of aspect, and then it got buried. And they were like, "Nope." This one journalist came out and he was like, "Nope, Pizzagate, nothing but an alt-right conspiracy." A couple of years later, he was actually imprisoned for raping toddlers. So
right, okay,
we'll trust his word for that. But the point is, a lot of people are seeing a very similar reflection in the Epstein files, because pizza and grape soda for tomorrow for lunch, that seems really weirdly specific, and various other things like that. And you'll notice that people have been talking about shrimp a lot, because they talk in a weird way about shrimp. Whoever this is, all weirdly redacted, someone is asking if we need someone, the shrimp, otherwise someone doesn't want to help her with the agency. Now, that's not talking about food, is it?
No.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And if I
mean, that's a person.
To be fair, they could be referring to somebody as the shrimp because he looks like a shrimp.
Maybe. Absolutely, maybe. But why are we redacting this? Like, what's so mission critical about the redactions here, right? Sorry. And then you've got, like, various other ones as well. As you can see at the bottom, we are in getting agreements. I can't even think of the smell of black shrimp. It's a bit weird. I mean, I think they use shrimp to mean prawn, and there's just prawns. They're pink. Sometimes they're grey if they're not cooked. I like shrimp, but not too much if it's too pink. I'm definitely more into white than any other colour. No, someone like shrimp, you throw away the head and keep the body. Right. I mean, this is...
What the hell is this?
I feel that they're not talking about prawns.
No, they're definitely not. This is...
And if they were, like, again, in the other ones, why are we redacting so much about them? You've got here, oh, poor you, I know how much you hate those stomach aches. Compilation preview creamy shrimp. So someone who is being completely redacted. And then, good catch, I tried to Photoshop the cream off the twin shrimps. I just feel that this isn't talking about food.
No.
Right? And so it's right, okay, this is kind of dark. Then you've got just various other things. Would you like a massage? I can cook food for you. You choose. I'll make you a birthday dinner. No shrimp. Okay. That's weird. Thought you liked shrimp a lot. I mean, who knows? So yeah, the shrimp definitely refers to someone, right? And this is
a category of someone's,
or that's right, a category of someone's. And then you've got other weird things. And this is the keep the shrimp one. Where's the? Yeah, there's more. I'm sure there was another shrimp one. Meeting tomorrow, shrimp. Right. This not really about food, right? For who again? Why would it be so redacted? Why can't we know who he's meeting tomorrow and I guess having shrimp for dinner or something, right? But I've got to bring in a lot of extra information on this. Call X, she will give you a massage and she looks better than shrimp anyway. Right, okay. This is not about food. Right. Do we agree?
Yes.
Let's move on. So...
Yeah, I mean, I agree as well. It's not about food. They're using code words. I mean, I've done similar things myself, talking about drugs in the past, in various messages, etc. That's what you do, use code words. So it's not far-fetched at all, because I've done the same thing myself, you know what I mean? So yeah, people use code words, so that, I mean, but they kind of made it obvious. They think that they're fucking better than they are. But yeah, pizza, hot dogs, fucking, again, we're going to get to beef jerky in a minute, fucking shrimp, all different code words for certain things that obviously these people know what the code words are. So, yeah, we're going to go on to Asmongold here now, but again, everybody's got to be kind of agreed here that we are not talking about food, these are code words. So, we'll move on.
Francis, he better not be talking about the Pope. That better not be the Pope. No. Give me a minute. It better not. There better be another Francis. It's got to be another one. Yeah, oh boy, no. Francis has time to come tomorrow. Show me how to make it. Jerky class anyone. He will bring you to taste his new jerky recipe from the restaurant. He sends a warm hello. He's working at a restaurant called Guys, the restaurant's called Cannibal and Cooks. Wait for it, beef jerky and steak. He has time at 3 p.m. tomorrow if this is okay with you. Here's what I think is really crazy about this email. This email is totally, there are no equal signs, there's no bad punctuation, there's nothing wrong at all about it. And so, is it because he's doing it on an iPhone or not? Like, that's very confusing to me. Because it's normal? I mean, I don't know about someone else sent it to him. Oh, it's 2! It's 2. Okay, I'm a big idiot. Okay, I'm so stupid. I didn't know that. I read it wrong. Okay, yes, after blank leaves, can blank make some jerky? I think we should landscape all around the house to use the water if possible. Lodge and ranch central if needed. If the main house is not enough. Wait a minute. Wait, what a minute. Didn't he say... Wait a minute.
Removed, apparently. There's a bonfire right here. Maybe where they burn people alive. Or... sun compass that was removed, apparently. There's a bonfire right here. Maybe where they burn people alive.
Okay. It's too small for that? No, it's not. You just have to do it the other way. You have to do it like upside down, right? Because like you're not going to eat the head. So a lot of people don't know this, but like, so you actually don't have any like the risks of eating human meat are actually not that high, but the big risk is eating a human brain or spinal fluid, because that's obviously connected directly to the brain, because there's special different things called prions inside of the brain that can give you neurological disorders if you eat them yourself. Prions, exactly. And so that's the reason why. And so they could be cooking them that way. Same with animals. Well, I don't know about the animals. Yeah, how do you know this? I looked it up. Yeah, I looked it up. It's a significant risk? Yeah. And mad cow disease, mad human disease? Exactly. And so I'm just saying, pardon? Yeah, I looked it up. I found it out. And I think we should landscape more. BMG, would be possible to have some time discussing the following. Landscaping main house, landscaping windows, Larry's log cabin, vehicles, fall, winter projects, Bryce. Okay, that's fine. Hope you are feeling better. Did we analyze the jerky? Why didn't we get jerky this week? You said we could not do it until Friday. Please explain. Thank you. I tried phoning, but it seems like you were sleeping on the couch the whole day so much. I also added more to the jerky and ginger lemongrass. I will know more tomorrow night. Also, the next date seems really great. Thank you so much. Super cool. What is this here? Setting up surface right now. We're ridiculously excited. And beef jerky, delicious. Wow. Bro, she's a little bit too excited. And maybe she ate the brain part. And JoJo is here, and we'll walk the jerky over to Jeffrey. Why would jerky walk around?
Yeah, I mean... It's absolutely the worst things you could ever imagine, to be honest. Sacrifice, murder, fucking cannibalism. Again, this beef jerky, again, we'll play a bit more here. But this beef jerky, it's got to be talking about human meat, you know what I mean? Pizza, hot dogs, again, it's all... There's some dark shit going on here, there really is. There's some dark shit. So we'll play a bit more anyway,
That seems kind of weird. Why would it do that? I mean, I guess like you're walking something over there, like, I don't know, like it's okay, that's not enough. That's not enough to go with. Ginger lemongrass, perhaps code for ethnicity. Maybe, right? You don't know. That's a good idea. Delicious lunch, beef jerky. Steve and I are very grateful, above all, for your friendship. Some of these emails are so wholesome, aren't they? It's too bad they eat kids. Really, you know, like, what the fuck? They're sitting there like, oh, I really loved having you come here. And yeah, no, I had so much fun eating the babies and killing people with you. Yeah, I loved it. My wife did too. I can't wait to see you for Christmas. Bye. Oh, here's a photo of us in case you want to make this, have this for your wall. And it's us. Oh, wow. Like, what the fuck? Making memories, yes. Oh my God. It's normal for them? Yes. A small insulated bag would be fine.
Yeah, it is normal for them, this crack. This is how they live and fucking operate. This is normal for these people. They are satanic, fucking paedophilic, fucking cannibalistic wankers, to be honest. I mean, we've tried to kind of say that for a while. I mean, you try to play it down in a way, because the minute we start to go into cannibalism and all this, it just seems like far-fetched, but you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it's they're kind of talking about it here in emails, but when you're trying to sort of edge people into the truth and what's really going on here, just leaping in with they're all satanic fucking paedophilic cannibalistic wankers isn't really the best way forward here. It's a bit far-fetched for people, despite all this coming out in these emails now. So you kind of try and edge people in, you know what I mean? And just that, like, the paedophilia is bad enough, but yeah, these people are far, far, far fucking sicker and more depraved and worse than anybody could ever possibly imagine. That's the beauty of it. But you try to edge people in, you know what I mean? And just say, like, they're all paedophiles, like with Jimmy Savile, etc., you know what I mean? Kind of been shown and known. But the minute we're getting into cannibalism as well, you're like, it's already too much for the average person's mind here. They can't deal with this. But unfortunately, this is what's going on. You know what I mean? This is what's going on.
I don't remember checking it. No need for crazy amounts of ice. One should do. There is one bag of beef jerky in the fridge. Please get it. Also, Blank has more at her place. Please get it from her as well. And bring it all with you. Bring it all with you. I suppose it needs to be in a cold, insulated bag. Well, usually jerky doesn't need to... How about that? That's crazy. What are the odds of that? And, oh my fucking God, beef jerky shoulder on the shelf? Yeah, I mean, guys, I think I gotta put this in the refrigerator. I had no idea about this. Oh my God. So, yeah, coolest code word? I don't know. You can't eat beef jerky anymore? Yeah, it's not even refrigerated. And do you mean, what is this here? We talked about this at the ranch. Why isn't it done? Steve needs a 6 to 8 ounce portion of jerky. I gave you all the jerky we had, roughly 2 pounds, and it lasted only half the amount of time it was meant to. I felt like it was more important for you to have the jerky to eat during my time off. My plan is to make a batch before I leave for LSJ, and some of that will go to Steve, and the rest will go to you at LSJ when I arrive. Little St. James Island. That's what LSJ must mean. Oh, that's the... So wait a minute. So that means that... So logically, that means that they were doing this off of the island. They weren't doing this on the island because I will make a batch before I leave for. So that would imply that he's somewhere else. Maybe he could be at the ranch. That's it, right? And, oh my fucking God, or the fire pit? Yeah, it's Zorro Ranch, exactly. Do you mean prepared only 3 ounce per day? Steve Hansen is sending jerky to your attention overnight? Just wanted to touch base about jerky. They talk about beef jerky more than I do. This is a big nothing? How sure are you? Because I think that there's a 50% chance at least that it's nothing. But is there 100% chance? I would say there's not. I think there's not. I feel like it's higher than that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, guys. It's drugs. I mean, I'm not sure about this. Don't you call it beef jerky? Yeah, I do. J.E. said he was going to start eating regular food again, so he might be eating less jerky. He said he has 6 bags of it in a downstairs freezer. Why would you freeze jerky? I believe it should be enough to get him through. Any other questions, please let me know. J.E. is asking to bring him more jerky. Jeffrey Epstein is asking to bring him more jerky. Are you flying on Friday? I would like to collect it from you and take it from me on the plane. I'm flying in on Friday. I will bring jerky. Is there a time I could come say hi and drop off the beef jerky? And that's from Jeffrey Epstein. Are there any recorded images of Jeffrey Epstein with eating with beef jerky at all in the picture? We're going to ask both AIs. We're going to see what it says. We're going to see what it says. No, there are no recorded or publicly known images of Jeffrey Epstein with beef jerky in the picture. Turn up nothing resembling an image. Based on public, there is no evidence or record of any images showing Jeffrey Epstein with beef jerky. So it's crazy that they're just talking about, like, isn't it weird that they're, like, for example, like, I talk about drinking soda and eating beef jerky all the time. And if you went into my house and you took a photo of my house, you'd probably see beef jerky and soda somewhere. So you can go through, what's this here? Commercial. Apparently it's his last girlfriend who's active on Twitter right now. So this was Jeffrey Epstein's potential last girlfriend?
I'm not suicidal, just in case. You'll know the whole truth. After years of silence, the truth, Jeffrey was innocent, apparently. Trapped by powerful people who silenced him. I was his last confidant, and I have the evidence they're still hiding. I mean, the original, if you go back just a second, she said about sacrifice or something at the original one there. So, the plot's definitely thickened here, do you know what I mean? I mean, the general public aren't getting any of this on the mainstream media. You know what I mean? This is the internet crack yet again. Doesn't mean it's not true that the mainstream media obviously isn't saying it. It just means they won't touch this with a barge pole because it's too horrific. And again, these are the world people who run the world, talking about paedophilia, talking about sacrifice, talking about fucking eating people, possibly, we believe here. I mean, there's good evidence for this means eating human beings, because there was a bit there where it said he's going to go back to eating normal food. Well, how is beef jerky not normal food? So there's definitely something going on. There's definitely something going on here. Whether it's human meat is still debatable, but there's good evidence that they're talking about something. And it could be human meat. And again, this Zorro Ranch, I've seen a crack that a lot of people have went missing in that area, especially a lot of beautiful women. So again, these people are the darkest, the sickest people you can imagine. And for me, I think there's good evidence they're talking about eating human meat here. Again, this is all like satanic shit as well, you know what I mean? This is kind of what these people get up to. Again, and it's on about their how to make the beef jerky. I don't know if anybody, like, it's not hard to make beef jerky. Slice beef into fucking thin slices, and then you kind of hang it up in the oven with a bit of seasoning, and then that's how you make beef jerky. Never made it before in my life, but I know how to make it. So why are they all worrying about the recipe here, etc.? You know what I mean? So there's definitely suspicion here, like, there's definite suspicion.
What? We do not need to show us on. Wait, what is this? She's the.
They sacrificed children to Lucifer. It's an entire cult. Jeffrey got involved in their operation for financial reasons and to obtain whatever. I mean, that could be true, to be fair. This whole satanic paedophile fucking network has been going on a lot longer probably than Jeffrey and Epstein. We're going back like decades and decades here. So, I mean, that's probably right, to be honest, that he's not... I mean, I've said this before, Jeffrey Epstein is not the top of this list, you know what I mean? He kind of worked for the Rothschilds. The Rothschilds are kind of higher up and more the satanic entity of it all, I would say. Like, Epstein might have just sort of fell into it and played along with it or fucking liked it, whatever. But, yeah, Jeffrey Epstein is not the top of the pile here. That's an absolute fact. Jeffrey Epstein is not the top of the pile.
The jerky supply... Well, wait a minute. It's highly addictive if it's 6 days. It's an old account. Yeah, joined November 2017. One username change sent last on November 2017. So it is... How do we know who this person is? I'm not seeing her name. There. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, right there, yes, apparently. And Francis Derby is literally the executive chef at a restaurant called The Cannibal in New York City. He left in 2017. Wait, what? The Cannibal restaurant in New York City? Wait, what? Hold up. Is a beer and butcher. Where is it here? And its focus is on sustainable meat and the massive inventory of craft beverages. Did their top chef leave after the Epstein... Leave as a result of Epstein. As a result. There's no way, right? Jim and I won't answer that. There's no reference. Francis Derby. He left in 2018 simply to return to Long Island. Okay, so he's not... Okay, that's interesting. Wow. Did they serve beef jerky? Does beef jerky. It was now famous for its extensive house-made charcuterie and offered wide variety of snacks. Their menu traditionally focused on fresh butchery rather than standard dried beef jerky. So they apparently did it occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally, maybe depending on if they had a victim. So, I mean, there's a chance as well that the restaurant was called Cannibal for a start. But maybe within the inner circles, people who went to the restaurant knew the crack and you asked for the special, so to speak. Again, possibility, don't know, no proof of that, but it's a possibility that this restaurant and this chef knew what was going on, was in the mix, and again, you ordered the special, so to speak. Perhaps you got a bit of human meat here, a bit beef jerky, so to speak. So I don't know at all, but it just all seems very, very suspicious, as you've seen here. So I'm going to leave it there on Asmongold TV. It's 50 minutes long, the video. There's more to it if you want to come and watch more of it. I just thought I'd give it a mention in general, but there's more if you want to come and watch it on here. We've got Brexit Epstein survivors use the Super Bowl to drop major update. So we'll just have a quiet look at this.
Uncover for the pedophiles and the Epstein files, the survivors have come together and released an ad this Super Bowl Sunday that sends a clear message to the White House.
After years of being kept apart, we're standing together.
Standing together.
Because this girl deserves the truth.
Because she deserves the truth.
Because we all deserve the truth.
I agree, to be honest. It's time for the truth. We've had the files that are absolutely horrific. We haven't had all the files, and I would imagine the most horrific stuff is in the stuff that hasn't been released yet. Yeah, I stand with these women, to be honest. I stand with the women, every single one of these girls that was trafficked and abused. And not just on Epstein Island, in the New York apartment, in his Mexican fucking ranch here. Many, many people have been abused, hurt, possibly even murdered and sacrificed, and even maybe fucking eaten here, believe it or not. And this cannot go on. You know what I mean? This cannot go on, and ultimately these people are the people who run the world, and we're letting people who run the world are the sickest motherfuckers out here. So no wonder, as I mentioned before, it all goes to shit quite often here. So yeah, we've made our bed, you know what I mean? And we can unmake this bed and get rid of these people if the general public can get a fucking clue and click on that the worst people amongst us run the show here. But for every single one of these fucking women and girls and children, yeah, justice needs to be fucking served here, and I don't give a fuck what wing you are, left or right. Donald Trump needs to go down here. Epstein, fucking Musk, fucking Clinton, fucking Hillary Clinton, fucking Bush, fucking all of them. Every single fucking one of them. Blair, Mandelson, probably Keir Starmer with his fucking rent boys. Every single fucking one of them needs to go. And then if you got rid of them all, we could maybe have a decent world here that didn't go to shit all the time. You know what I mean? It's partly the factor. You're letting the people run the world. Again, the whole kind of new world order is the rich fucking satanic paedophiles trying to create a world where they're top of the pile and we don't get a say in fuck all. So they can run around abusing us and killing and sacrificing and fucking eating as many people as they fucking want at that point. So, not that they already don't do that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I stand with the Epstein survivors every day of the week here. Get the fucking truth out. I want the rest of the files. I want the other 3 million. And I don't want redactions either. I want to know what the fuck's going on. Moving on, again, I won't play this video, but it's on Korean Alert biographies down here at the bottom. Karen Mulder, the original Epstein whistleblower who got silenced. So they're getting models as well. All these like Dubai potty parties you've heard of. It's a very, very similar thing in a way. They're getting fucking famous people, models. I mean, there's good evidence Jennifer Lawrence was fucking basically having to shag Weinstein, and that's how she got where she was. If you wanted to look into that, I won't. But there is videos about there with good evidence. Tommy Robinson. I won't play this either. It's on Just Gone Viral if you want to go and watch it. Basically saying he's easily corrupted and he's been paid to say what he's doing, and that's why he's all for Israel, etc. I mean, I wouldn't deny it, to be honest. He's all about the Muslims. He doesn't really care about the migrants and the migrants' problem of the economy or the globalist satanic elite paedophiles. He kind of just goes on about the Muslims, to be honest. He's kind of one of the only people to gather around, and that's why people have. But yeah, I wouldn't trust this man even now, to be honest. Again, he's a one-show pony in many ways. He just goes on about the Muslims, not the migrants, not everything I mentioned just there. There's bigger problems, and he doesn't mention any of them. So yeah, if you want to watch it anyhow, Just Gone Viral. But I wouldn't necessarily put your faith in Tommy Robinson either. Erica Kirk recruited girls for Epstein. This is on Leon. I'm not going to play this either. I'll just tell you the channels. Come and watch them if you want. Video's long enough, but yeah, I mean, we kind of fucking knew this. We kind of connected the dots, and she won a fucking beauty pageant for Donald Trump. Then she fucked off to Romania for no reason whatsoever, and then all this crack about children going missing and fucking the army fucking getting fucking kids. It's all been a kind of outed long before the Epstein files, but it completely connects into the Epstein files, coincidentally, not at all. So yeah, I wouldn't. That's probably right. Again, earlier on there, I think in the video it mentioned how Epstein had multiple women, not just Ghislaine Maxwell, who would get him children and girls, and I believe Erica Kirk was probably one of them, to be honest. I think that's probably bang on from everything we've found out about Erica Kirk since Charlie Kirk's death. I would say that's bang on, but if you want to come and watch the video, it's on Leon here, is the channel. We started on this, sorry, let's start on that. This is the woman screaming, "They eat humans," was the crack. Which is kind of what we're sort of seeing in all of the beef jerky thing, possibly. So, I don't know, it's make your own mind up, I suppose, but it looks real bad, Again, and all these people are all lying, they're all involved, even Elon Musk trying to lie his way out of it, and Bill Gates, and every single one of them, all the richest people in the world. Yeah, we need rid of them. Money, unfortunately, is power, but we've got the numbers, and yeah, if you want a decent, nice world that isn't going to go to shit, you need rid of all these people. I'll leave it there, peace.